Welcome to JSA TV and JSA Podcasts, the newsroom for telecom and data center professionals. I'm Laura Noland, coming to you from virtual PTC'21. Joining me today is Bill Radford, CIO of EdgePresence. Bill, happy to have you on JSA TV.
Thank you very much.
Let's get started. For our viewers who may not already know, please tell us more about EdgePresence.
So EdgePresence is an owner-operator of edge points of presence, providing traditional space, power, bandwidth, and interconnection to its customers. We focus on multi-tenant and single-tenant build-to-suits. If someone wants the whole thing, they can have it. Basically, EdgePresence, what we do is we allow our clients to deploy their state-of-the-art network of their edge storage or computing near where you or your customers need it most. You don't have to deal with the capital expenses, the operating complexity of a building that's out somewhere that's nowhere near where you're at, maybe on the other side of the country, and you don't have to maintain the network. We've got it covered for you. Each point of presence is a secure, redundant, remotely managed, and climate-controlled environment that allows you to deploy your servers, communication equipment, routers, or any other gear you need. We do space by the rack unit. We do a quarter rack, a half rack, full cabinet. EdgePresence provides build-to-suit options completely for customers looking for a fully managed solution, even on their own site. We in some cases, we'll let you pick your site. And essentially, our fleet of edge presence points are managed and monitored from a centralized network here in Jacksonville. It helps to ensure the network operations center can handle everything. You've got your availability, your security, and we do it all using our patent pending designs.
Well, Bill, at PTC, you are speaking on a panel. It's called Transformations in Data Center and Network Infrastructure Development. Can you give us more insight as to what you'll be sharing on the panel? And then when it comes to the edge in response to the challenging year of COVID-19?
So, we'll discuss a bit of who we are and what we do. Each of us will get an opportunity to discuss our strengths, how what we do will affect the future of their respective edge environments. I expect we'll have a little bit of fun with the questions and ourselves. It is interesting to see how our strengths are completely opposite of each other. For one company, they have this strength, and for the other company like us, we were exact opposite of someone. And I thought it was great. And of course, don't forget, there's always that answer the secret sauce question, that's out there. So each of us have to answer that. And I think we all did a great job on that. We each had our own effects of COVID-19. Some of us were affected a little bit, some of us were not really affected. For instance, we weren't particularly affected because what we're at right now is just, it's fire. It's a fire industry. I don't know how else to put it. So for us, we have to be out there and be ready. So I think, someone who watches this is going to have fun and it'll be interesting for them.
Sounds like a wonderful, wonderful speaking panel. So we look forward to watching that. Let's talk more about 2020. And we just mentioned some of the challenges that we're certainly aware of that year brought. But there were a lot of bright spots as well, including the news that DataBank made a $30 million strategic investment in EdgePresence. So first, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
And next, what's on the horizon now for EdgePresence in 2021?
So, what I would say is, people should actually pay attention to DataBank's willingness to invest in EdgePresence. They're obviously one of the biggest players in the industry. They had a lot of options and they looked at every option. When DataBank got to EdgePresence, I don't want to say they fought for us because they're bigger than we are, but I will say they made it very well known that they wanted this relationship, and we certainly listened to what they had to say. This has been great for both companies, and we're expecting big things to come from each other's partnerships, now and in the future. For EdgePresence, it's all about accelerating our deployment and helping educate the world's enterprises on the advantages of our curbside co-location. This investment is going to allow EdgePresence to stay way ahead of the industry's curve, and it allows us to explore more offerings from all of our strategic partners, as well as our current and future customers.
We'll be watching for sure. So before we leave, last question, is there anything else that you'd like to share with us before we wrap up?
Sure. If someone is interested in a turnkey edge data center provider in a specific area of interest, please reach out to us. Go directly to our locations page on our website at edgepresence.com. And EdgePresence is coming to a city near you.
Go check them out. You heard it from Bill. Thank you so much for your time with us today, Bill. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And thank you, viewers, for tuning in to JSA TV and JSA Podcasts. Happy networking.